This is going to be a creative vinyasa flow class with an emphasis on spine strengthening. So we will be flowing the entire time, working breath to movement to the best of our ability. So we're going to start in a child's pose and connect to our breath before we begin to move into our yoga poses. So bring your knees wide and your big toes to touch. Set your hips back on your heels. Walk your hands forward. Breathe in through your nose. Imagine that your belly is a big balloon. Fill it up, let it fall between your legs, and then exhale through your mouth. Draw your belly button back toward your spine, engage your core. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it at the top, and then breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your nose. And continue to make that ha sound as you breathe out through your nose. This is Ujjayi breathing. Your breath is audible and can be a constant reminder throughout your practice to stay steady in your breath and connected to your breath. We'll take 3 more breaths in our child's pose. Bring your knees towards one another and then start to come forward onto your forearms. Bring your nose, your chin, your chest all the way through, and then press up to high cobra. So straight arms, and then press your hips back towards your heels. Breathe out, breathe in. Forearms, nose, chin, chest, high cobra, breathe in. Child's pose, breathe out. One last time. Forehead, nose, chin, chest, straight arms, high cobra, and this time down dog. Press back, pedal your legs. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Press both heels down toward the floor. On your next breath in, lift your right leg up, open your hip, bend your leg, breathe out. Breathe in, straighten your legs, square off your hips. Bring your right knee to your left elbow, breathe out. Breathe in, spiral it open. Breathe out, bring your right knee toward your left elbow, set your right foot down on the floor. Plant your back heel down on the floor, lift your left arm up, and then bring your left hand down to the floor. 3-legged dog, reach up and back. Bring your knee to your nose, step your foot between your hands. Start to straighten through your front leg, and forward fold over your front leg. Your back heel is lifted, extended pyramid pose. On your next breath in, come up to a flat back. Find a slight bend to your right leg if it's not already bent, and lift your arms off to the side. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. One long line from the crown of your head back towards your tailbone. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands to your mat and bend your right leg. Bring your back knee down onto the floor. Lift your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers over your head. Release your index finger. Start to lift through your fingertips and take a little back bend here. Bring your hands back towards your mat. Tuck your toes under. Come up to standing splits. Lift your left leg up. And then exhale, bring your left knee behind your right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squat. Last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, squat. Sit down. Hips to the earth. Right hand out behind. Lift your left arm up. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, look out over your back shoulder. Come back from your twist. Plant your hands on the floor. Step onto your right foot. Lift your left leg up. And then come up onto your peace fingers. So you're in a grounded airplane pose. Make sure your hips are level. And then again, lift your arms off to the side. Hold here. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, plant your hands onto your mat, step back to high plank or to low lunge. Breathe in, step back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your left leg up. Open your hip, bend your leg, stretch. Square off your hips, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Twist across your body. Big sweeping motion. Open, bend, and left knee toward right elbow. Set your left foot down on the floor, right heel to the floor. Lift your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, hand to the floor. Step your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And then plant your foot between your hands. Start to straighten through your left leg. Forward fold over your left leg for a hamstring stretch here. Come up to a halfway lift. Take a slight bend to your left knee if it's not bent already, and lift your arms off to the side. Again, one long line from the crown of your head back toward your tailbone. Take another breath in. Plant your hands on the floor, back knee to the floor. Lift your arms up overhead. Find the opposite cross of your fingers, the uncomfortable cross. And then a little mini back bend here. Bring your hands to the earth. Tuck your back toes under. Standing splits. Inhale. Jiva squat, exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squat and sit. Half Lord of the Fishes pose. Plant your back hand behind you. Lift your right arm up and twist. Breathe in. Breathe out, deepen into your twist. Unwind. Plant your hands on the floor. Rock yourself forward. Standing splits. And then grounded airplane. So peace fingers to the floor. Square off your hips. Lift your arms up to capital T, palms face down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back, low lunge. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step into low lunge. Inhale, rise up to crescent lunge. Exhale, come into airplane pose. Inhale, bring your arms to capital T. Exhale, bring your hands out in front of you, palms face each other. Inhale, capital T. Exhale, airplane, bring your arms back. Bring your arms to the side. Exhale to the front. Inhale to the side. Exhale, airplane lunge. So step back, reach back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come up to reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon pose. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, step into low lunge. Take your peace fingers around your right big toe. Bring your right foot with you and come into side plank. Lift your leg or traditional side plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your right foot back to low lunge. Step back to high plank. Bend your right leg. Keep your knees glued together. Roll to the left all the way to a sit. Keep your right leg bent, right foot flat to the floor. Bring your right arm up, reach towards your left toes, and then wrap your right arm around your right leg. Reach your left arm around your back for a bind. Take a breath in. Breathe out, forward fold. Another breath here. Release. Extend your right leg long. Bring your hands behind your hips and lift your hips off the floor. Press your toes down toward the earth for reverse plank. Continue to open through your chest. Set your hips down on the floor. Reach your arms up. Forward fold over your legs. Reach your arms up. Bring your knees to your chest, roll back. Roll forward and come into chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, reach your arms back. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, chaturanga. Step or float back. Upward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. And then let's flow back toward the front of our mat. So lift your right leg, so same leg. Low lunge. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. 5-pointed star. Toes point out, palms face out. Prayer squat. 5-pointed star. Bring your heels behind your toes, hinge at your hips, come halfway down. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your arms so they're toward, reaching forward, palms face each other. Breathe in to T, breathe out, reach back. Breathe into T, and then come up to standing straddle, or 5-pointed star. Breathe in. Warrior two to the front of your mat, reverse warrior. Low lunge. Step back, high plank, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and back to downward facing dog. Deep breathing here. On your next breath in, lift your left leg up. Step your foot between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. And come into airplane pose. Breathe in. Bring your arms to capital T. Bring your arms out in front of you, palms face each other. Back to capital T. Reach your arms back. Set your back foot lightly down, airplane lunge. Rise up, crescent. Lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Low lunge. Step back to, or take your left peace fingers around your left big toe, and then come into side plank variation. You can take regular plank, side plank if you want. Breathe in. Bring your left foot back, plant it on the floor. Breathe in, come back to high plank. Glue your legs together. Lift your left leg off of your mat, bend it. Roll to the right and come to a seat with your left foot on the floor. Left knee is bent. Reach your left arm to the inside of your left leg towards your right toes. Flip your hand, wrap it around your left knee. Reach your right hand around your back. Clasp your hands behind your back. Take a breath in. Forward fold over your right leg. All the way back up. Release your arms. Bring your right foot long on your mat. This time bend both of your legs. And on your next breath in, take reverse tabletop. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of core here. So push your hips up, big breath in. Bring your hips between your hands, breathe out. Again, lift. Bring your hips to hover between your hands. Again. Bring your hips between your hands. Set them down on the floor. Lift your arms up. Forward fold. Lift your arms up. Bring your knees into your chest, roll back. Come all the way to chair pose. Sweep your arms back, lift your heels. Rise up, tall mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift, monkey. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Let's flow back to the front of our mat. Lift your left leg up and step your foot between your hands. Crescent lunge. Warrior 2. 5-pointed star. Prayer squat. 5-pointed star. Same thing, heels behind your toes, hinge halfway down. Hold here. Again, working on our spinal strength. Okay, you're gonna get some core strengthening in here as well. Bring your left hand to the mat and your right hand toward the sky, ceiling. Twist. Come back to center. Twist, right hand down, left arm up. And back to center. Again, once to each side. Twist. Twist. Back to center. Hands to the earth. Walk your hands forward. Press your hips back. Oh, it's hot. Supposed to be in a wide-legged down dog, but I can't touch the concrete because it's too hot. Okay, now walk your hands back. Halfway lift. Reach your arms off to the side, capital T. 5-pointed star, rise up. Warrior 2 back to the front of your mat. Reverse warrior. Low lunge. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog. Lift your heels high. Bring your knees to hover. Look forward, high plank. Hips high, down dog. Lift your heels, knees to hover. High plank, down dog. Bring both forearms to the mat so you're in dolphin pose. Lift your heels high, knees to hover, and come into chaturanga. So you're gonna roll onto your hands, lower down. Upward facing dog, back to downward facing dog. Lift your heels high, knees to hover, high plank, lower onto your belly. Bring your feet to mat distance apart, your arms to capital T. Lift everything off the mat. Hold here. Bring your arms in front of you, palms face each other. Now bring your elbows in to graze your ribs. Bring your arms to T. Bring your arms out in front of you. Bring your elbows in to graze your ribs. One more time, T. Arms out, elbows in. Hold. Bring your legs together, place them on your mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Peel up to low cobra pose. In this low cobra pose, lift your hands off of your mat, using total spinal strength to hold yourself here. Lower down, and then press back to child's pose. Rest your forehead on your mat. Walk your hands up, cross over your ankles, lower down onto your back. Keep your legs bent, feet flat to the floor. Hands alongside your body, press into your feet. One vertebra at a time, roll up. Bridge pose. Roll down, hips to hover. Roll up. Roll down. Last time. Press up bridge, bring your left foot towards center of your mat. Lift your right leg up, and then just mini pulses. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hips on the floor, cross your right ankle over your left knee, lift your left foot off the floor. Hands around your thigh or shin for reclined pigeon pose. Place your left foot on the floor. Right foot rolls to the left for a spinal twist. Arms to capital T or goalpost. Look to the right. Come back to center. Back to bridge pose. Press up. Bring your right foot toward the center of your mat. Lift your left leg straight up toward the sky. Mini pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips, cross your ankle over your knee, lift your right foot off the floor, hands around your thigh or shin. Right foot to the floor. Left foot rolls to the right. Your gaze rolls to the left. Come back to center. Pull your knees into your chest. Big squeeze. Separate your knees and feet. Roll around on your spine. Pull your knees into your chest. Release your legs long on your mat and come into Savasana. Let your feet fall open. Arms rest alongside your body. Palms face up. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it at the top. Let it go through your mouth. Breathe softly. Relax your entire body. Please rest in your Savasana for at least 3 or 5 more minutes, or more if you have more time. Thank you so much for joining me on your yoga mat today. Today, as you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, your words, and your heart. From my heart to yours, namaste.